Courtney Collins, and today we're going to be cooking a German dish. It's going to be an apple strudel. I'm not German, but I will soon be marrying a German, and so I wanted to cook a dish that his grandmother taught me how to cook it. And so what we're going to be using for our ingredients are, notice I do not have any sugar because they do not add sugar into a lot of their pastries. They just let the fruit that they use naturally sweeten the dish. And so first we're just going to use milk and flour and eggs in order to make the dough, and then get to slicing up the rather large amount of apples that will be filling the dish. So we're going to do that and then get to making it. Okay, so what we did for the dough was you take about 6 or 7 cups of flour, you take some milk and you take some eggs and basically knead it. And this is whole wheat flour, so we're trying to make this a little bit healthier. And you just knead it until it gets to like the right texture, which is basically kind of like a pizza dough, because you want it to be able to spread easy. And then what we're going to do is we are going to let it sit for about 30 minutes, and then we're going to spread it out and put the apples in it. Okay, so after we have made the dough, what we're going to do is you have to peel about 12 to 15 apples. I used Red Delicious apples. A lot of people use Granny Smith. Either one is fine, just depends on if you like sweet or if you like sour more. And then what we're going to do is we use this little contraption here, and we are just going to, instead of cutting them up, it just kind of shreds it for us, and then we're just going to put that along with a little bit of cream inside the flour and the dough after we finish cutting the apples, and that will be about it. Okay, so what we're doing is we have rolled out the dough, and so now you pour cream or half and half, whatever you prefer, onto there, and you're going to spread it around and make sure it gets all over the flour. Basically, just to keep it really moist on the inside, keep it from sticking together. And then when you get done doing that, it takes a lot to do this. What you'll do after you end up putting it all over the entire thing is you will take the crushed apples or the shaven apples, and you will just start to put them on the inside. And you do that throughout the entire pastry. We finally have the apples all over the pastry. The best way to roll it up is you go really, really slowly and you keep the towel down. If you do it on a towel, there's less mess and it keeps rolling it up a lot easier. And so you just make it really, really wide and you just roll it. And you'll keep rolling. Hopefully you don't get flour everywhere. And then that is how your strudel is going to bake. But when it bakes, it's going to expand. And so what you do is, I like to use disposable pans because you can just throw them away when you're done, is you just pick it up and just place it in the pan. And you are going to take the cream that you used to put inside the pastry, and you're going to actually pour it on top of the pastry. This is probably the most unhealthy part of it, but it's okay because there's no sugar in here. And that's all you do. And now we will bake it. You bake it at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 45 minutes to an hour, and then it's done. So after you take it out of the oven, this is what the final product is going to look like. And normally they eat it with a vanilla sauce on top of it, but due to the lack of having what they make it out of here in the States, we are just going to use it and just eat it like it is. And that's it.